Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into some absolutely mind-blowing facts, and we're breaking them all down right here in this explainer. If you're someone who loves learning and just geeks out over structured, clear explanations, you are definitely in the right place. We've got a fantastic journey ahead of us today. We're talking nature, the vastness of outer space, the wild animal kingdom, and even a journey deep inside our own bodies. But right out the gate, before we really get going, I've got to ask you something. Do you know the most shocking fact that's quite literally hidden inside you right now? Just keep that in the back of your mind as we go through these topics today. I've got a mind-bending biology fact waiting for you at the very end of this explainer, and it's a truth so staggering it's probably going to leave you totally speechless. So stick with me, because every single thing we cover today builds up to that one incredible revelation. All right, part 1, the astonishing secrets of nature and the universe. Let's dive right in. You know, there are things right here on Earth and floating out there in the cosmos that just completely defy our everyday logic. Let's start with something you probably have sitting in your kitchen cabinet at this very moment: honey. It is the only natural food in the entire world that literally never spoils. I mean, think about that for a second. We're so used to constantly checking expiration dates on every little thing we buy. But honey? It's nature's ultimate survivor. You could theoretically eat honey that was stored away in clay jars by ancient civilizations thousands of years ago, and it would still be perfectly safe and sweet. It is a brilliant testament to the completely unique natural composition of this stuff. Now, speaking of food, here is a bit of botanical irony that we deal with every single day without even realizing it. We all know and love strawberries, right? I mean, the word berry is literally right there in the name. But botanically speaking, strawberries are not actually berries at all. No way, right? And on the flip side, bananas, which look absolutely nothing like what we picture when we think of a berry, are in fact scientifically classified as berries. It just goes to show that nature really doesn't care about the simple naming rules we humans try to force on it. Okay, let's move from the grocery store all the way out to outer space, just to really grasp the concept of scale. 1,300. That massive number represents the scale of Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. Jupiter is so impossibly huge that you could fit over 1,300 of our Earths inside it. It's wild, isn't it? When we look up at the night sky, it's so easy to forget how tiny our little home planet actually is compared to the giant gas neighbors sharing our solar system. Moving right along to part 2, the bizarre world of animals. So, shifting our focus from the massive scale of space, let's bring it back down to Earth. The animal kingdom is just packed with weird, wonderful, and totally unexpected treats. Take the octopus, for example, one of the ocean's absolute most fascinating residents. Their anatomy is genuinely bizarre. First off, they don't just have one heart like we do to pump their blood. An octopus actually has 3 distinct hearts. And if that isn't alien enough for you, their blood isn't even red, it's blue. They are just a perfect example of how evolution can take these incredibly astonishing paths beneath the waves. And it's not just weird anatomy either. There is brilliant animal intelligence out there. Dolphins are incredibly social and smart marine mammals, and they actually use unique signature whistles to identify one another. They use these whistles exactly the way we use names. When a dolphin wants to call out to a specific friend or family member in their pod, they use that individual's specific whistle. It's this highly sophisticated form of communication that really bridges the gap between basic animal instinct and actual language. Now, let's talk about lifestyle for a second. The koalas. These guys spend an absolutely massive portion of their time just resting. We're talking sleeping for an astonishing 18 to 20 hours in a single day. That leaves this tiny 4-hour window for waking up, munching on some eucalyptus leaves, and, well, basically doing anything else. It's a pretty extreme biological adaptation, but honestly, a 20-hour nap doesn't sound too bad right about now, does it? Which brings us to part 3, miracles of the human body. We've looked at deep space, and we've explored the animal kingdom, but now it's time to zoom in on you. Because sometimes the most mind-blowing facts aren't light years away. They're happening right now inside you every single second of the day. 1 trillion. That is a 1 with 12 zeros. Your human nose has the mind-blowing capability to recognize approximately 1 trillion different scents. 1 trillion. We always think of animals like dogs as having the ultimate sense of smell, and yeah, they are incredible, but we severely underestimate our own abilities. Your brain and your nose work together brilliantly to process this almost unfathomable library of distinct smells. So how do you actively take care of this miraculous machine of yours? Well, it's simpler than you think. Just a quick 10-minute walk can lead to a significantly better mood and a nice boost in energy. Why does this matter to us? Because it proves that you seriously don't need to suffer through a grueling 2-hour workout to trigger positive chemical changes in your brain. It's super actionable. In fact, I highly encourage you to just take a simple 10-minute walk today. It is a tiny investment of time, but it yields incredible biological rewards for both your mental and physical state. But health isn't just about what you're doing when you're awake, right? Your brain stays incredibly active while you're sleeping. Instead of just shutting down like a computer, it's working overtime, continuously strengthening your memories. Everything you learned, experienced, or felt during the day is actively being processed and locked away while you rest. So please make sure you value your sleep tonight. It really is the foundation of your memory and overall cognitive health.
Okay, we've arrived. The grand finale we teased at the very start of our journey. The most staggering fact hidden inside you is this. If the DNA in your human body were completely uncoiled, it would be long enough to reach the sun and back, multiple times. Just let that sink in for a second. The microscopic building blocks of life, tightly packed inside your tiny cells, have a combined length that literally spans our solar system. You are holding an astronomical distance of genetic information right there inside you.
So, what does this all mean? When such a vast universe is hidden inside us, aren't we a mystery ourselves? We spend so much time looking outward for miracles, but the true awe-inspiring complexity of the cosmos is mirrored right inside human biology. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. I really hope these insights sparked your curiosity and left you completely in awe of the world around you and the universe within you. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and I will see you next time.